In this example, we're going to look at finding an x or y value given only the graph. So in part A, we have to determine the value of y when x is -2. So on my graph, I go to my x-axis, and I'm looking for the value -2. So I have to be very careful with scale. -2 is right here. So from -2, I need to find the point that lies on that line. So I take my ruler and I'm going to draw straight up from -2 to where I hit my graph. And I cross the graph at this point right here. I want to know now, what's that y value? So I'm going to, again, take my ruler and I'm going to start where I hit my graph, and I'm going to go all the way over. Let's start this one again, all the way over to where my graph hits the y-axis. It hits the y-axis at 2. So over here I can say y is equal to 2 when x is equal to -2. So I know that this point on this graph is -2, 2. When x is -2, the y value that matches or pairs with that -2 on this line is y equals 2. In part B, we're going to go backwards. So we're going to find the value of x if we know what the y value is. So on my graph, I know I'm looking for when y is equal to 5. So I'm being very careful with my scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, using my graph to count, is conveniently right at the top of my graph. So when y equals 5, I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to put my graph, start my ruler on when y is equal to 5, and I'm looking to where do I see on this horizontal level, where do I need to go to find that point on that graph? Well, I need to go right here. The point where I hit my graph is there. I want to know what's the x-coordinate. So I'm going to take my ruler again, and I need to go down to the x-coordinate this time to see what's the x-coordinate when I get there. Well, the x-coordinate now here is 4. So to answer my question, when x is equal to 4, y will be equal to 5. So my point on my graph now is 4, 5. X value first, then the y value. Let's try that one more time. We want to find the value of x now when y is equal to 3. So if I'm given y is equal to 3, I'm going to go to my graph, counting carefully using the scale. 1, 2, 3. This is where y is equal to 3. So now I need to find what's the x value. Well, the beauty of this question is I don't need to go left or right to hit that line. When y is equal to 3, I'm already on the line. So I just need to move down to see, well, what's that x value? That x value is 0. It is right on that y-axis. So my question is, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 3. So I know a point on that graph will be 0, 3.